When twin brothers arrive home to find their mother's behavior changed and her face covered in surgical bandages, they begin to suspect the woman not to be their mother. Will they be able to find the truth? Stay tuned to find out. The movie begins with two twin brothers, Elias and Lucas, being dropped at their mother's house by their father. In the car, Elias makes a drawing for his mother. After they arrive at their mother's house, they go into the house but do not find their mother, even her room is in a mess. Suddenly, their mother comes out, but her face is covered in bandages. The boy's mother explains that the bandages are due to cosmetic surgery, as she is a famous personality. Elias gets a little worried, as their father had not told them about this. Both the boys go into their rooms. While unpacking, Elias asks Lucas how their mother would look now after the surgery. Lucas explains it to be horrifying, which upsets Elias, and he becomes aggressive. As they are about to fight, their mother comes into the room. We see that she has brought a gift for the boys. Along with the gift, she tells the boys the rules of the house. She tells them they are not supposed to run or shout in the house. Also, they are not allowed to enter her office, room, or even the barn. Another rule is that the curtains have to remain closed because of her surgery. She also says that they are not supposed to argue and have to listen to what she says. The boys understand it, and their mother tells them to go out to play. Lucas leaves immediately, but Elias stays back. Elias gives his mother the drawing he made for her. The drawing is of their mother, with Lucas and Elias beside her. Later, we see the boys watching something on their phone, which was given to them by their father. Afterwards, Elias and Lucas watch a movie with their mother. She also reads them a story. Elias requests her to sing the song she used to sing for them, but she does not sing it and leaves. Elias believes that since it has been a while since they had met their mother, there is a chance she does not like them, but Lucas denies it. Lucas starts to sing the song, and Elias starts to sing along. Meanwhile, their mother hears everything while standing outside their door. In the middle of the night, we see someone's hand touching Elias. The next day, Elias seems upset, and Lucas tries to cheer him up. While playing, they reach the front of the barn where they are not allowed to go. Despite being told not to go there, Elias goes into the barn. He finds their old toys and comics. He also finds a bucket with a cloth covered in blood and a hole in the wood. Immediately, they decide to leave the barn. As they are leaving, they are caught by their mother. Elias is scolded by their mother. Elias tries to blame Lucas, which makes their mother panic. Hearing Lucas's name, she lets go of Elias's hand, and he falls to the ground. Before leaving, their mother tells Elias that they are not allowed to leave the house now. Lucas tries to comfort Elias, and back at home, he even puts ointment on his wound. At night, Elias wakes up suddenly due to wetting the bed. He goes downstairs and finds his mother talking on the phone. He hears his mother asking for how long this will go on. According to Elias, something is hidden from them. By mistake, he makes a noise, which causes his mother to come upstairs. By then, Elias is back in bed, and his mother puts a blanket on him and leaves. The next day, Elias tells everything to Lucas. Elias says that their mother does not want to see them together. As they are talking, their mother comes downstairs. Her phone starts to ring, and she goes back upstairs. The boys follow her to her room, but they are unable to hear anything. Later, they devise a plan and put a walkie-talkie underneath their mother's bed, where Elias sees lots of tissues and bandages. We also see that their mother is on heavy medications. Elias also sees that their pictures have also been taken off the wall. When he sees the picture, his mother comes upstairs and they have to hide in the room. Elias sees that their mother comes into the room and checks her body. She dances to a song and lights a cigarette. She even takes off her bandage, but we do not see her face, and neither does Elias. Meanwhile, Elias notices that the drawing he made for his mother is in the dustbin. As his mother moves around, she sees the drawing outside the dustbin, but she rips it into pieces and throws it. Elias sees everything, and he goes and tells Lucas everything. Lucas says that maybe this lady is not their mother, because their mother was not like this. He says that their mother did not smoke, neither did she get angry, and she used to care for them. Listening to Lucas, Elias gets worried and starts to wonder if this is not their mother, then where is she? The boys start to find out the truth. They start to record her with the phone their father gave them. They find out by recording that their mother's eyes are blue, while in reality, their mother's eyes were green. They try calling their father to tell him, but their father does not respond. They decide to take action themselves. While they are planning, their mother knocks on the door, but they do not open it. She tries to make them understand, but the boys do not listen, and their mother leaves. Later, at night, Elias watches the old video of their mother, where she is singing the song for them. As he watches the video, his mother comes in, but she is furious because they complained to their father. Hence, she is there to take their phone away. She takes the phone away and throws it, breaking it into pieces. Elias and Lucas both get scared of their mother's attitude, hence, they lock the door. Elias goes to sleep, whereas Lucas guards the door while listening to the walkie-talkie. They hear their mother crying. After midnight, it is Elias's turn to guard. When he does not hear any noise from the walkie-talkie, he goes to the toilet. On his way back, he goes to his mother's room and tries to remove her mask to see her face. As he is about to remove the mask, his mother wakes up, and Elias gets caught. To save himself, he throws a candle at his mother and runs away. Mother also follows Elias to his room, and the door is again locked. This time she breaks the lock and comes inside. She says that one should not behave this way with their mother. Elias replies that she is not their mother. Hearing this, Elias's mother slaps him. However, Elias remains adamant that she is not their mother. Their mother drags Elias to the bathroom and pours cold water on him till he accepts her as his mother. Lucas is seen standing outside the bathroom, hearing all this. Later, at night, mother does her skincare, and we see that the skin near her thumb is damaged. She takes off the skin, eventually taking off the skin from the whole body. It is revealed that it is Elias's nightmare. Lucas wakes Elias up to leave the house, as he believes that the house is not safe for them. Then, in the storm, both of them leave the house. They end up at a stranded nearby house. Both of them lie down and think about their real mother. Lucas says that initially, they were one baby when their mother was pregnant. Then, they became two, so they did not have to be alone. Hearing Lucas gives Elias strength, and both of them sleep. Suddenly, Elias wakes up to find Lucas gone. As Elias looks for Lucas, their mother arrives and breaks the door, coming near to Elias. It turns out that it is also one of Elias's nightmares. This time he was woken up by two police officers, named Sandy and Gary. Elias tells everything to Sandy, that there is someone else in their mother's house, due to which they ran away. Sandy takes them to a safe place, which turns out to be their mother's house. We see their mother standing outside waiting for them, without a mask. She thanks the police officers for bringing back her sons. The police officers credit the motion sensors of the house to locate the boy. Gary turns out to be a fan of their mother, but Sandy asks her questions because of Elias's doubts. However, the mother tells the officers that the cut on Elias's lip is due to falling in the pool, and she tries to manipulate the officers. The officers are satisfied and leave. The mother is really happy to have the boys home, but the boys are not, as they are afraid. She comes into their room, but the boys pretend to sleep. The mother is a little annoyed, though, because she had to remove her bandages 3 days early due to the boys. She goes back to her room and starts to cry. After their mother sleeps, the boys again go to the garage, but this time it's not to run away. The next morning, when their mother gets up, her hands are tied to the bed. Elias asks her about the whereabouts of their real mother. She starts to be impatient, but it does not help her. Elias shows her a picture and says that their mother's eyes are green, but hers are blue. She justifies this by saying that she is an actress and wears colored lenses. She also tells them that the contact lenses are in her purse, but Elias does not believe her. Elias tortures her by throwing cold water at her. Lucas says that they should run away, but Elias wanted to know the whereabouts of his real mother. Mother keeps on saying that she is their mother, but Elias does not believe her. He shows her the drawing she had torn up and says their mother would have never done it. Elias also points out the things their mother would have done. Hearing Elias's words, his mother starts to cry, which also calms Elias. Elias starts to believe that she is their mother, but Lucas keeps denying it. Lucas keeps on saying that they should leave, but Elias does not listen to him. Elias goes to look for their mother's purse, which Lucas finds, and Lucas says that he did not find any contact lenses in the purse. Elias agrees to leave the house with Lucas. He is about to leave the house when their mother calls him inside. She says to Elias that she accepts her mistake and asks him to open one of her hands. Elias agrees to do so, but as he is doing it, Lucas comes along. Lucas tells Elias not to do so. Lucas even tells Elias to tape their mother's mouth, so she does not misguide him. As Elias and Lucas are about to leave the house, Gary and Sandy come over. Upon Lucas's orders, Elias sends them away by making an excuse that their mother is not home. Then, they wait for the Uber to come to pick them up. Elias makes an excuse and goes back into the house. Elias checks his mother's bag. To his surprise, Elias finds the green contact lenses in their mother's bag. Elias realizes that Lucas lied to him. He runs to free his mother, but Lucas does not let him do so. Then, he dodges Lucas and traps him outside to go and free his mother. Elias unties his mother. Surprisingly, the mother is not angry with him. Elias apologizes and tells her that there is something wrong with Lucas, so she should talk to him. After a while, she takes Elias to the barn, and as soon as he reaches the wall with a hole, Elias starts to feel bad. She tries to comfort him. It turns out that this was the place where Elias had murdered Lucas. It is revealed that when the boys were young, Elias mistakenly fired the gun at Lucas, not knowing that the gun was loaded. The hole in the wall and the blood is Lucas's. However, Elias is not ready to believe this. Even their mother is not able to believe this, and is in depression due to Lucas's passing. She tells Elias that he has been hallucinating about Lucas. Hearing all this, Elias gets angry and pushes their mother, who falls off the barn to her demise. The lantern falls from her hand, causing the barn to burn. However, Elias is lucky to escape. When he comes out of the barn, he starts to cry hysterically. The movie ends with Elias hallucinating about seeing his mother and Lucas and hugging her.